Yep.
All right, so all right, we are live.
Yep.
Uh, my screen. All right, so welcome back to the first inning, everybody, and we're live. Thank you for joining us. We got some news and to tell you about the Yankees and other news in other baseball too, like big losses like Tatis and Kiermaier and Bellinger and all these guys. Man, sucks for them, but hopefully we can keep on going. Today I got Michael Caputo with me, um, and we're gonna talk some baseball. What's up, Mike?
How you doing, man?
So how'd you like that grand slam, man, from
It was great. Oh
Giancarlo?
yeah, I loved it, man. Yeah, it was great. I was happy for Stanton, and yeah, man, we blew the game open. I was waiting for this offense to finally. I was waiting for this offense to finally wake up. It's about freaking time. Huh.
Man, we all were,
We were,
man.
yeah,
Finally, finally, we have something to look forward to. You know what I'm
it's about
saying?
time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, and they did well, man.
yeah.
Hopefully, they could continue making that merry-go-round. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. I mean, what better team to do it against than the Orioles? I mean, I thought they were going to do it against the Blue Jays, but they finally woke up. You were wondering what this offense was. They were like lost. They were like lost in space. They finally
Yeah,
woke up.
yeah, they were, man. They were. They
Yeah,
had I mean, I think they just had to get used to it all over again. I mean,
yeah.
they were playing
Yeah.
games in spring training, but it's like,
I know.
you know what it is like. It's the excitement of being in Yankee Stadium, the whole nine
Yeah.
yards, the fans. So you
Mhm.
trying to put 110% in there and all you can, but it's not working. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? It's one of those things.
Oh, yeah.
So hopefully they can get past that, and like a weaker team like Baltimore,
Mhm.
maybe Baltimore could bring them back in the mix into the groove and start hitting better.
Oh, yeah. I think they're going to definitely sweep the Orioles. There's no better team to do it against this team. And I think the Orioles were just like a fluke starting the season off 3. I knew they were going to come back to reality again because this team is not good. They don't have the talent. They always make like these runs and then they completely collapse. But Yankees definitely have a great chance to, I think, sweep them this week because now you got Garrett Cole tonight and tomorrow's Jameson Taillon. So last night Montgomery pitched a great game, and I was shocked that he pitched so good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean he was on point.
He was great. He had like 7, 8 strikeouts, I think.
Yeah, 7, something
Yeah, I
like that.
believe.
Yeah,
And I think he should have went longer. I'm surprised Boone took him out so early. I would have made him pitch at least maybe 7 or 8 innings, but he was only up to like 60 something pitches. I don't know why
right. I was about to
they
say
pulled.
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what? Also Kubla too. I mean,
yeah.
yeah, they pulled him out at like 75 pitches too.
He did it to Garrett Cole. I don't know what it is with this Yankee team why they get so like nervous with pitch counts. Like Cole. No, I think Cole they left him in long. I think he was up to 90 something pitches, but they baby these pitches though. The Yankees they can't do that. It's the regular season now. You can't. This is not spring training or you know they have to let these guys pitch. You can't
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah. Especially with Domingo Haman, that whole game, um, you can't really blame him. You gotta really blame the umpire on that game because he
Yeah.
wasn't giving him the strikes, man.
No.
And then that was causing him to throw it up in the air. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
That's why they blasted him. But if you look
Yeah,
at
he was the only
those,
one that didn't pitch good out of all these guys, all these
yeah,
pitches.
he got
But
screwed.
their starting pitching and their bullpen has been great. But the
Yeah.
hitting has been the problem. But now that's woken up. So hopefully now the Yankees, click on all cylinders now because everything's going good for them. And by the way, Higashioka's catching Garrett Cole tonight. So
Oh, he is.
yeah,
Nice. Nice.
yeah,
So hopefully they can get some battery action going there, you know?
yeah,
And then, that'll work out, man, for them. Hopefully like we said, man, they can stay healthy and just keep playing, man, and hopefully get our guys back, you know? That's what we really want, you know?
yeah.
Shout out to Henry and Yankee highlights, man. That was one hell of a game last night, boys. Absolutely, man. And hopefully they can come back tonight and do it again. That's what we really need them to do. You
Yeah.
know? Yeah, man, I don't have the pitching matchup. The pitching match. I'll tell you right now what it is.
Yeah,
Bring it up on my phone. Uh, 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 it's Kramer. Is it Kramer?
yeah,
Kremer. Kramer versus Cole. Or am I saying
yeah.
that right? Let me bring up this article. I want to show them about Fernando Tatis and them. TV. So I don't know if you heard this, man, but Fernando Tatis, man, Junior, um he was um he was playing he was batting yesterday, and man, he took a hell of a tumble when he swung that bat,
Yeah,
and he looked like he might be out for the season, which
yeah. I
is
didn't know that.
crazy.
Oh, that's crazy.
No, I can't believe it, man. And he was like the fan favorite of baseball right now too. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
he was the guy that was like bringing it. Like he was like the new faces, like him, and like Lindor and these guys. They were kind of like bringing the baseball back. But now with this guy getting hurt, man, I don't know, man. He might end up needing surgery.
Oh, damn.
Let's see. He left
I didn't know
Monday.
that Cody Bellinger got hurt. I didn't even know that he got injured.
Yeah, Cody Bellinger and Chris Tyler. Chris
Oh, damn.
Taylor. Bellinger
Well, that's a
left the
big blow for the
Dodgers.
Dodgers, but they still have Mookie Betts and Corey Seager and those guys turning, but they'll be fine. But Bellinger's a blow, though. That's definitely a. Is he? How long is he gonna miss? I didn't know that he got hurt.
He got hurt colliding
Oh,
into a runner or something when
yeah,
a ground ball was hit to the right side. So let's see. He said he appeared to be moving gingerly and was replaced by pinch run Gavin Lux.
yeah,
They will know more tomorrow on condition on Tuesday. So they don't really know. He's more. I guess he's day to day. And then Tatis, um, in the third inning, he injured himself on a swing, and I mean he took a massive hack at this curveball, kind of right. And I don't know what happened, but it looked like he pulled his shoulder or something. I don't know, man. So let's see. They're trying to determine a timetable for his return, and I don't know what's gonna happen with him, man. Hopefully he don't need surgery or nothing because that's gonna take him forever to come back.
yeah,
You know. Let's see.
yeah,
Kiermaier exited the Rays in Fenway Park the third inning Monday due to quadricep tightness. So you got
yeah,
another guy hurt. Then you got to look Tim Anderson of the White Sox. He left Sunday night at Angel Stadium in the bottom of the first with left hamstring tightness. So that's
yeah.
another one out. So these guys are dropping like flies right now, man.
Yeah, and then Tatis got hurt. I didn't know that he got injured. That guy turned into be injury prone. I think that was a mistake. See, that was a mistake. The Padres giving him a huge contract. You don't give guys big contracts like that when they're not even established. Now he's going to be injury prone, and they're going to regret that contract now.
Yeah, it's true. But isn't it crazy though? Every time
Mhm.
somebody signs a big contract, they get hurt.
Yeah, it happens often.
You
You
know what
know.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
That shit is crazy, right?
yeah,
I don't understand it. It happened to Hicks.
hmm
He got hurt, and that was a big contract. But luckily he's better now. Hopefully he keeps doing. He still hasn't done really much, but hopefully he.
yeah. Aaron Hicks has to go. If I were the Yankees, I would trade him or just bench him or send him down to the minors. The guy sucks, man. He's not. He's not good. That was a terrible mistake. The Yankees giving him a huge contract. They should have like just gave him like a 2 or 3 year deal. If they wanted to sign him back, that's it. Not a 7 year contract. We got 4 more years with this guy. I think it was a mistake.
Yeah, I think so too, man. I don't know what's
Yeah,
happening there. And then the Mets. I don't know if you've seen the Mets, man. They got blown out on
Yeah.
opening day.
Oh, that was horrible. They got what a horrible loss it was. Well, they were winning 2-0. DeGrom was pitching great, and then they brought the bullpen in and they blew it. Trevor May blew it, and they brought that other guy in, Aaron Loop or something, and he blew it, and they lost that game. So
Yeah, bullpen drops the Grom's gem. That's
yeah,
sad, man. I
yeah, it's
guess,
horrible.
and we could have got the Grom in 2019 too, man.
Yeah.
They were trying to give him up. You remember that? Remember that
Well, they
time
didn't
they were
want.
trying to give him up? Oh, let me turn this
Well, they
down.
didn't want to. They didn't want to trade. The Mets will never do a trade with the Yankees. That's the problem. They're never going to do a trade with the Yankees. So I knew that wasn't happening. The only way you're going to get him is if he's a free agent. But and as far as the trade goes, they're not going to do trades. And the Red Sox will never do a trade either with the Yankees. So I knew that wasn't happening. So
Yeah, that's true, man. That's true, man. And you know what? And for them to be matter of fact, the only way the Mets and Yankees trade whatever is that a Yankee has to become a Met. You know what I'm saying? Like no Met becomes a Yankee unless it's like years later, like Beltran. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go to a team or two before he comes to us, type of
yeah.
stuff. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
man, I don't know. So it's gonna man. They got a lot of work to do too. But we could have had the Grom in 2019 though, man. That would have been something to have Cole and the
Yeah.
Grom.
Well, that would have been, yeah, that would have been a dream come true, but that wasn't like realistic. It's like fantasy world. Like they
That
really
would have
weren't going to get
been
both.
that would have
Oh,
been
forget it.
like World Series caliber right there.
Oh, then they would have won the World Series. I don't see any team beating them if they had those two guys, but it's just not going to happen. You're not going to, you're not seeing that. I mean, I think the Yankees could get another ace pitcher, like another, like a dominant starter, like a number one like that, but they're not going to get like DeGrom. I mean, that's not happening.
Yeah, I don't see that happening either, man. I wish
Yeah.
they would have, man. That would have been crazy, man.
Yeah.
But at the time they didn't have Cohen as the owner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they wasn't trying to do nothing. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's whatever with them. But at least the Yankees, they're doing all right, man. At least we can say we got some fuel in the tank, man. I mean I understand that they started the season what 2-1. I mean 1-2, whatever it was, because they
Yeah.
lost to the Blue Jays. But we can't panic yet. You know what I'm saying? We gotta. You gotta remember, baseball is a marathon. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
it's gonna take a while. Oh, shout out to the Pope of Sports and Entertainment, the truth. Dodgers are too good. You think the Dodgers are too good? And the Astros are gonna win the West? Move runners and steal. That's exactly what the Yankees have to be doing, man. Actually, talking about stealing, I can't even believe that they had Mike Tauchman stealing second that other day on what was it? The day that we lost, right? With with Kubler. Was it Kubler? The
Mhm.
second game, game two, right? Was it game two? I can't even believe they had him running. I thought they would have Brett Gardner in some type of situation like that. But they're not even doing that now. I don't think Brett Gardner can steal bases anymore. Not that he
Yeah.
could when he was normal, but you know,
Mhm.
yeah, they do need to change the hitting approach.
Well, the hitting is not, all they do is go for home runs. This has been going on for the last 2 decades. I'm not surprised. Hitting home runs in scoring position. They've always done this stuff. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, no, I mean, well, for many years the Yankees always start off slow. You
yeah.
know what I mean? They on that trip that I don't know whatever it is. It's like they started, especially when they go to the West Coast. Remember those years that they started in the West Coast, and they started off terrible, and they came. Actually, I think maybe '96. They started off horrible that year, and they still won. But I don't like to play like that. I like to be good through the whole year. I don't want to be chasing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because then we're not playing to our full potential. You know what I mean? Especially, I don't want to be in the lead neither, and have
Yeah.
and be comfortable, because then you playing like nobody could beat you, and then you get beat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but the Yankees always have to play the underdog.
Hmm.
Like we're number one pick to win the World Series the whole year, and then when we get to the playoffs, we the underdog. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
we always
saying?
are.
We
Well,
the
because it
underdog.
goes based on because we don't hit, we're not clutch, and the Yankees don't have any contact that is, and they don't, they don't hit the ball to the gap. They have those issues, and they have to Garrett Cole. There really is anybody scary at the Cole. They have to prove to everybody that this team could have a dominant rotation. Maybe this year they could finally do that because they have to Garrett Cole. Nobody's scared of the rotation unless you get Kluber the whole season and Tyon and Severino comes back and makes a comeback and all these guys, Jordan Montgomery, then maybe the Yankees will have a better rotation. But I mean, that's going to be a lot to that's a lot to ask for.
Yeah, man. They have to have the hitting, man.
Yeah,
It can't be explained more. And they were talking about during the game yesterday. They were talking about Aaron Hicks, right? And
yeah,
how he was taking extra batting practice, right? And in the
mm-hmm.
daytime at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, he was taking extra batting practice.
Yeah,
Now he gets to the game, he's swinging at the first pitch.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? He got to take it easy, and all Yankee batters, they gotta let the pitcher pitch, let the count build up. You know, okay, you get down to 2 strikes, but now start fouling it off at least. That way you
uh-huh.
could work into the bullpen. You know what I mean? Because that's the only way you're gonna get this pitcher out of there. If you work up his pitch count. But they not doing that neither, man. I guess it was tougher back in them days because, like in the old days, they were fouling balls off left and right. You know,
Uh-huh.
sometimes there was like 10 pitch at bats and all kind of craziness. I mean, if you can get 6 out of a pitcher, that's pretty good. You know what I mean? Or a 7, that's pretty good. That's working them up. That's 7-14. That's almost 18, 20 pitches in the whole inning to make 3 outs.
Yeah,
You know, so they gotta work on them stuff like that.
yeah.
They don't trust Kubler in a playoff game. Yeah, he
Yeah.
looks suspect like that, right? Does he look suspect? You think
What,
Kubler's
Kluber?
Yeah, you think he is? I hope not, man. I
Oh,
hope,
he's good.
I hope, he goes like 20-0. He looked
Yeah,
that way. He was looking real good though. I mean, he was pitching. You know,
yeah.
I mean, then again, we got to go back to Domingo Herman.
Mhm.
You gotta blame the umpire in that game because he wasn't giving them the strikes. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? He wasn't giving them the strikes. So, you know, you can't. I think Herman is still gonna be doing good. I think in his next outing he'll do better if we have a better umpire. These umpires are blind. You
yeah. They're
know,
terrible.
Uh,
That's a whole different that's like a whole different like conversation for another day with these umpires. They're terrible. They're just awful. They don't give the right calls, and I really do think they try to screw the Yankees over. Oh,
you know what? I feel that way. Don't you feel that way? Like
yeah,
every
yeah,
umpire is trying to screw us over.
yep.
Especially when we go to Boston and Fenway, the strike
They
zone, the strike
well
zone.
they do that to the Yankees all the time. Even when they play home, they do it.
Yo, the strike zone is the size of an iPhone when
Yeah,
you get to Boston. You know what I
yeah,
mean? It's like, come
yeah,
on, man. They don't give us nothing. Over there, you got to hit.
yeah.
You got to come
Exactly.
hitting. You
Yeah,
know? Take two pitches. Take 2 pitches. If the second one looks good, try to swing. And then the third
exactly.
one, you got to start hacking at it, man. There is
Yeah,
no, I mean, like, remember Vladimir Guerrero?
yeah,
I mean, you couldn't get that guy out. He'll hit anything
yeah.
on the
He did.
floor, in the air, everywhere. That's how you gotta be. We gotta
Hmm.
protect the plate. You know what I mean? These
Yeah.
guys be waiting for. Oh man, you saw that one with Aaron Judge, bases loaded,
Hmm.
and that guy came in. I forget his name, but he was his major league debut, and he struck out Aaron Judge on a fastball down the middle.
Yeah.
Man, Aaron Judge was pissed off. Man, he should have been
I know.
stringing. Is
It's horrible, man.
the count is 2-2. The count is 2-2. Anything down the pipe, yo, I'm gonna time it and swing at it. That's it. You know what I mean? If I hit it, I
Yeah,
dump.
I mean, but also we can't get like all excited if 4 games into the season because with the pitching, I know it's doing good. I just hope this keeps up, and obviously everything else. But remember, it's only 4 games. They have to do this the whole season. I hope that this continues, and Yeah, this team should have a great year. I think they're going to win a lot of games, and hopefully they win the World Series. Also, they traded for that guy I was telling you before, Odor. They traded for him.
Well, I don't know, man. I don't. What do you think about that trade for Odor?
Uh, I don't know. I really don't know what to make of it. I think it's just a weird trade because they didn't need really. I don't know why. I don't. They didn't need a defensive shortstop because Torres is not great. But I don't know what this guy is about. He's not a good hitter. I saw his numbers. He's a horrible. He's old. I don't think he's that good.
Think so?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, they should have just got somebody better, but there's nobody out there. They should have just just kept Torres. I mean, they're gonna still play Torres. I think they did that for Tyler Wade because they were probably gonna use him, I guess, instead of Tyler Wade. So then I don't know what that means for Tyler Wade. I think they're gonna probably
Oh
just
man,
send him down to the minors or. But
that's
no, Gleyber
right.
Torres is still there. I mean, he's still playing, but they got this guy for defensive indifferences. That's what they got him for.
I
But
hate
he's
I hate when the Yankees do that to players, man. Especially like Tyler Wade,
yeah,
like remember Austin Romine, the catcher?
yeah,
He was a rookie for like 10 years.
I know.
You know what I
Yep,
mean? And then he finally got to play, and then he was doing well. But you already too old. Like, you know what I mean? Like your career's almost over. Like, what are you gonna do now? You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? It's like
yeah,
wow. It's like remember what was his name? Torres.
hmm
Little Toe. Remember Little Toe?
yeah. I remember him. Yeah, yeah.
That's another guy. He was down there forever. You know, and now he's
Mhm.
playing on what is it? Cleveland? I think it's
Yeah,
Cleveland, right?
yeah.
Or no, or the Phillies. I think it's the Phillies. Is it the Phillies or Cleveland? I don't know, one of those teams. But hopefully he made the team. But the Yankees be holding on to players and don't be letting them play. You know who was another great one too? Um,
Yeah,
Francisco Savelli. Remember him?
yeah, of course.
That's another
Yeah,
guy that they kept down for a long time, and then they let him go. And then he
mhm,
was too old to play. He went to the Pirates, but he had a
mhm,
good playoff run. But you know, that's the thing. But I don't know why they do. Listen, if you're not gonna have the guy play, or
mhm,
even have interest in him playing, trade him.
yeah,
Get rid
yeah,
of him for somebody. Why are you
mhm,
gonna why are you gonna have him there and then go out on the market to buy another guy and spend more money for what? You know what I
yeah. It
mean?
makes no sense. I mean, well, I think they should be focused on getting better starting pitching. The Yankees. They have to instead of getting defensive shortstops. That's what they should really be focused on
Yeah.
more. I think. And they got to get Britton back because their bullpen is not really. I know they got Chapman back last night, and he closed the door. If you watched him, he had good stuff last night, Chapman.
Yeah,
But
Chapman, man, he was pitching. I mean, did he hit 100? I didn't end it.
yeah, it was like 101,
Yeah, I
I
think he
think.
hit 100, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, the Yankees got a big win. They just destroyed the Orioles. It was 7-0. I think it'll be another blowout win tonight. With Cole pitching, they're definitely going to win this game. But yeah, it's what are the injuries that you updated again? So we got Cody Bellinger, Fernando Tatis. Who else got hurt?
Um Kiermaier.
Yeah, oh the Rays. Yeah,
Yeah, Kiermaier, that's a big one too. Well,
yeah,
that's the three big ones so far.
yeah. Hmm.
I mean the other guys who cares? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and no one cares about that. And did you see what happened with the Nationals? All those players that tested positive for COVID-19, they got like 4 or 5 players that are out now. John Lester, Brad Hand, uh, what's that guy? Josh Bell. The whole team is on the IL now because of the coronavirus. All those guys got coronavirus. A lot of their players.
See, and now they don't have no backup. You see?
Yeah,
So now they're gonna be playing. See, like teams like that, you gotta capitalize. See, this
yeah,
season, if we have to play a team that has COVID problems, we gotta
yeah.
capitalize on those games and
Mm-hmm,
win those games, man, because that's important. Because if they got their best
mm-hmm,
players gone, come on, we
yeah.
should be able to scrub them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, wow, man, this is baseball is turning crazy now. Now you got to worry about COVID.
Yeah, it's crazy. I just hope that no other teams get it and has like an outbreak. But the thing is, the Yankees, all these teams, they can't panic when a staff member or a player gets it. Just because they get it, they can't cancel the
Oh,
whole
fucking
entire
God.
series like the Nationals and Mets did. To me, I'm going to be honest with you. I think that was stupid that they did that. I think that was ridiculous. They didn't have to cancel opening day because of that. I mean, you literally canceled all 3 games.
Yeah, I mean, look, I mean, the New York Rangers in hockey, they played and beat this team 10-zip without no management, no coaches, because their whole coaching staff had COVID. So if they could do it, I'm pretty sure a baseball team could play by itself. You know what I mean? You know, so it's like, come on, man. Yo, you know what'd be dope? I don't know if you play video games. You play the show, MLB the show?
Yeah, I played it. I heard that game was backed up. It was supposed to come out, and there was some kind of a delay. I don't even know if the game is out. They said it was going to come out like in May or something. Did you get the new game? Did you get MLB The Show 2021, or you didn't get it
Nah,
yet?
I was thinking about buying it. It's supposed to come out like April 20th or something like
Yeah,
that.
that's right. The game was supposed to come out in March, February, and it got backed up.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah,
why.
because of the COVID, it got backed up. You have PS5 or
No, I'm
PS4?
I'm I'm working on it.
Okay.
No, but
Yeah, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. The last video game system I owned was PS3, so I'm behind now. I used to love playing video games, but
well,
I don't like have I haven't got a video game system in so long. I
but
don't know. I
yo,
just haven't.
MLB the show is so real that it's unbelievable,
I
right?
heard it's great, and I
I
heard it got better now with everything, because I heard the other games were kind of slow. This is like they fixed a lot of issues now,
It's so
and
realistic. I was hoping that they put COVID into the game though. You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like you have to play the games without fans, or players get tested positive for COVID and they can't play. You know,
Uh-huh.
that'd be dope, man. But let's see what happens with that, man. I don't know what PlayStation, holla at me. Let's see. By adding Odor, Yankees realize small benefit and luxury tax. CBT payroll. Odor makes 12 million cash. His
I
CBT
don't
number is
See, I don't get that
8.25
move though.
million.
Like, why would they do that? The only way, like I told you, I
Money
think
from
the only
Rangers will
reason they
drop
did
him
this is because of
to
defensive
zero.
indifferences. You hear me?
Yeah, but why would you pay all that money for this guy?
Yeah, and the guy's making a lot of money. Not to mention that I forgot to tell you that they have to pay. No, but the Texas Rangers have to pay the rest of his contract, so the Yankees are off the hook there. But he's got
It's
2 years of
zero.
team control. Now
So
you just
he's
got stuck with a guy that he's
oh
got 2 years left. The Yankees can't keep this guy next year. And if they want to go after those shortstops, Corey Seager and Trevor Story, how are they going to get those guys now if they got this guy?
yeah,
Stupid.
so it'll be he'll be a rental player like
Yeah.
like my man
Well, Texas Rangers DFA'd him, so the Yankees could do the same next offseason, right? They could DFA him. Texas just
no
they
what
cut him.
no what the Pope is saying is that they're gonna get two prospects.
Yeah,
Rangers
I know
got two
Texas got
prospects.
the Texas got 2 prospects. But what I'm saying is, you can't keep this guy next season. He's making too much money. He's a horrible player. I don't know what like if somebody could tell me why the Yankees traded this guy. Is he good defensively? Because I saw his average. It sucks. It's a 206 average. Why the hell
Yeah.
would you get a guy that's got a 206 lifetime batting average? The guy stinks. And he can't
Yeah,
even
I
hit.
don't know, man. I think he's gonna be there. I think he's gonna be at the alternate site, man. In my opinion.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's probably good defensively because that's where they got him. I don't think he's a great defensive player, but he's probably better defensively than Gleyber Torres. Because that's why would they trade for him for? They must see this guy. He's good.
Nah,
He's
Gabler's
old
better
though.
than
I
him.
don't get why they got him.
Yeah,
He's too old.
yeah,
We
he's
don't need
old.
another.
He's older
He's
too. He's
What is
older.
he like? 33? He's old. This guy.
But it's gonna be for zero. It's gonna be for nothing. It's gonna be for
Yeah,
nothing.
whatever.
It's gonna be a rental player. But the thing
Yeah,
is,
but they're not going to keep him next year. I got to tell you that. He's definitely going to get cut. Then there's no way they trade him. There's no way they're going
oh
to keep
no
this guy.
way. That's like my man. I just forgot his name. The guy with the bird. That's the same
Oh,
thing.
the Parrot. Yeah, this reminds me of that stupid trade.
He was a
The
rental.
Encarnacion. The
Right,
Parrot.
right.
Yeah, another stupid contract the Yankees took on. Why'd they do that again? And this guy, I don't know how he's making all the money he's making. He's not even good. But
Well,
why would they do that again?
no,
They always make those mistakes, the Yankees, taking on these big
no,
contracts.
no.
This
They
guy,
didn't pay for him. They didn't pay for him. He costs nothing. Just
no,
like
I know.
Odor.
Texas is no, I get that. Texas is paying the rest of his
Right,
contract, so the
right.
Yankees don't have to worry about that, and they don't have to worry about that if they trade him more. But I'm saying it was a stupid. It made no sense the move, unless they're doing that for defensive indifferences. I don't see why they did this move. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, he's
Yeah,
not even going to play this guy.
yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. No, you know what's crazy? I was reading today. You know how they signed how the Mets signed Francisco Lindor, right? To 10 years or whatever it was,
Yeah,
10-year contract. Do you
yeah.
believe after Lindor is finished playing with the Mets after this 10 years, they will still be paying Bobby Bonilla?
Mhm,
The Mets will still be paying Bobby Bonilla money
mhm.
off his contract. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
Yo,
That They got destroyed with that. The Mets. They're gonna still
Yo,
pay this guy till 2035 or whatever the hell it is.
yo,
Pay
that's
45.
crazy.
Ridiculous.
I want a baseball contract like that, yo. You pay me for the
Yeah.
rest of my life.
You know he's from the Bronx, Bobby Bonilla, right? He's from
Yes,
the Bronx.
yes. I
Yeah.
actually went to the same high school as he did.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah,
Lincoln.
he was that guy was crazy back then. You see what he did with he said to get out of my face. You see that big? I don't know. You saw all the fights in the with the cameraman. He said, "Get out of my face. Get the f out of
Yeah,
here." And
yeah. He
said,
was.
"Oh," and then when he said, and he was like, "This is what we call it." He said something like, "I'm chilling" or something. This is what we do in my hood or something. He was crazy, that guy, Bobby Bo.
Yeah, he was, man. He
Oh
was.
yeah, and then he said he wanted to challenge Bobby Valentine to a fight or something. Did you hear
Yeah.
about that one?
Yes, yes, he did. He would have tried to. Yeah, while they weren't on the Mets.
Yeah, I don't get that one. Was that supposed to be like a joke, or was it for real? Did he really
I
want to
think
fight
it
him, or
was
that was
for
like a
real,
joke?
man. But you know, Bobby V was crazy too, though.
Yeah. Why did he want to fight him? Was it some kind of like a misunderstanding or static? Why did he want to fight him? I didn't
I
get
think
that.
he has something with him, man. I think Bobby
Yeah.
V has something with him, and he felt like, he was a big player and he shouldn't be getting treated that way. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But
But like, so what do you think tonight? What do you think will be the final score tonight? Yankees, like, you think they're going to score a lot of runs? I think it'll be another
I
big
hope
score.
so, man. I hope it's at least five or six, seven,
You think
runs.
Garrett Cole's going to have a dominant game? Some people are actually thinking this guy's going to pitch a shutout tonight. I could see.
I don't see why not. I mean, he's
Yeah.
coming up. It's his second start. He should be
Yeah.
fresh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey,
I think he'll have a much better start this time. The first game he was a little shaky. He only really made that one mistake. He gave up the home run. See, that's the thing. It's the one thing I have to complain about Garrett Cole, because you know me, I'm a big Garrett Cole fan. I love Garrett Cole. He gives up too many home runs. That's the only thing I don't like about him.
yeah,
He's like what do you call it? He gives up those meatballs.
yeah.
He's
He
got to
did.
stop throwing
Yeah.
meatballs. He makes that mistake. I think Tanaka used to do that. Remember Tanaka used to always give up home runs?
Yeah, well, you know what I think with Cole is? I think
Yeah.
they guess right. I think
Yeah.
I think the batter is guessing what he's gonna throw next, and I
Yeah.
think they just guess right. You
Yeah,
know what I
but
mean?
he's got nasty stuff though. He's got like
That,
4 pitches. He throws a fastball,
that's what I'm
slider, a
saying.
changeup,
That's what I'm
a curve.
saying. He's nasty, bro. They
Yeah,
they guessing that. They say, "Oh, okay,
yeah.
I
Oh,
think
did you
this
hear
one."
what he said though in the last press conference when they were interviewing him? He said that, I got to get my slider back. I lost that slider. I hope he finds it, because he says he loves that pitch. He goes, I don't know what, because some of these pitches they
Wait a
lose
minute.
their pitches sometimes and they have to get it back. I didn't realize how hard it was when you lose your pitch and you got to like reinvent it or something. But he was saying that, I want my slider back. Maybe that's why he wasn't dominant in that game.
Yeah, maybe. Check
Yeah.
this scenario out from the Pope.
Yeah.
He's saying if we get Odor, right, since Jay Bruce sucks, right?
Yeah.
Jay Bruce
Yeah.
sucks. We can get Odor, and you
Mhm.
can move DJ to first, and Odor could play second.
Yeah. Well, now maybe it makes sense. Maybe that's why they got Odor, because they don't like Jay Bruce. Maybe that's why.
Maybe
Because that guy
maybe
sucks.
that's what it.
I don't know.
Maybe the Pope figured it out. That's what
Yeah.
might be what it is. Maybe they don't like him at
Yeah,
first
because they didn't
base.
do that for Gleyber Torres. See, you know what I thought would happen when they traded for this guy? I thought they traded him because if somebody got injured. I was like, don't tell me Gleyber Torres is hurt, because that's what everybody's reaction was when they traded for this guy. They said, don't tell me that Torres is injured. That's why they traded for Odor. But I guess it wasn't because of that. They did it because Jay Bruce. Now I guess it makes sense. Jay Bruce is not good. That guy sucks. He's
Yeah,
like an automatic out.
I think that, and you know what kills me too is that LeMayu and Torres, they were doing the double play very great. These few
Yeah,
games.
but you know what? He said they should move LeMayu to first. Why would you want to take LeMayu out of second base? The guy's an excellent second baseman. Why would you want to put him to first? I would keep him at second. I wouldn't change that. And then and Luke Voigt's going to come back. Nah, leave LeMayu at second. LeMayu is a great.
Yeah,
he plays all positions.
But can you guarantee Luke Voigt comes back on time? That's the thing.
He's probably not going to come back until probably like mid-May, or maybe the latest June. But I'm saying I wouldn't take LeMayu out of like his position now. Now you got to put him at first, and I don't think he plays as good as first as he does at second and third. I mean, he plays multiple positions. LeMayu, he's great, but I don't know about first base. I'm not really a fan of. I think he should stay at second. Second is where he plays his best position at second. Why would you want to take him out of that position? That makes no sense.
Only until Voigt comes back. Because
Yeah.
what about if Jay Bruce does very bad?
Well, he has been doing very bad.
Yeah,
He's not that good.
You know what I mean? So would
Yeah.
it be better just to have LeMayu play first because he could
And
play first way, bro.
I don't like his bat either, Jay Bruce. Have you seen his at bats in the last 4 games? I'm not impressed. All he does is strike out. He
Yeah,
stinks.
he looks like a high school principal trying to take a hack at a baseball.
I mean, they said he only played about 50 games at first. I mean, the guy is not. I'm not trying to rip him apart and say he's like the worst first baseman I ever seen, but he's not good at first base either. I saw the plays he made. He's not that great. So I don't
Yeah,
know. Maybe
man.
that's why they made this trade.
He blew that throw with Torres, man, to first. He let it go by him, man. The
Yeah,
guy scored.
but
All kind of stuff.
can you explain this to me though? Why do the Yankees like to baby pitches though? With pitch counts, and especially Garrett Cole. You don't baby a guy like that. Garrett Cole's a veteran. He's the second. Okay, he's one of the best pitchers in baseball, right behind Degrom. I say Degrom 1 and Cole 2. So why in the hell would you want to have a Cole on a pitch count? Like, why the hell would you want to have that guy on a pitch count? He's a workhorse. He eats up innings. I don't get Aaron Boone. I hate the analytics crap. I really do. I don't like it.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I don't know, man. I
I
don't
mean,
know
why
why
would you
they
want
would
to
do
tell a
that.
guy like that? You know, Garrett Cole has a bad temper too. You see what he did when he got in that game? He threw his I don't know what he threw
His
down, but
glove.
that
He was throwing. He was slamming his glove on the.
yeah, he's a very fiery player, man. He's an intense guy, Cole. You can't tell that guy I'm taking you out of the game. He's gonna probably say, "Oh, go fly a kite. I'm staying in this game. I
Yo,
want to pitch."
yo, you remember the times when Joe Girardi used to take out
Yeah,
CC Sabathia, and CC
yeah,
used to curse at him?
yeah. You don't do that to pitchers like that. They're
That
not.
was
These are
crazy,
great
right?
pitches.
I ain't never seen
Yeah.
that before, man. But
Oh, you
CC
know who
used to.
else got mad when he wanted to take him out? Remember Joe Torre wanted to take Mussina out that game? He goes, no, go back in the dugout. He told him to go back. He says, I'm finishing this.
Yeah,
I remember that one too.
yeah, Moose, man. Mike Mussina, he was awesome, man. That was.
Yeah, he told Torre, I got this. I'm going to finish this. I mean, you don't do that to pitchers like that. These are guys that are Hall of Fame pitchers. They're great. They've been pitching all their life. I could see a pitcher that's like a rookie, like that. He's pitching for the first time. He's got no experience. He's not that good. But you're talking about a pitcher that's done everything. He's been pitching for years. He's great. He's a number one ace. I don't know. It has to do something with analytics then, because he's going to pitch 200 innings this year. He's done it before, Cole. He's definitely pitching 200
He
innings. He's
has,
done it
he
before in his
has,
career.
he has. But it helps the bullpen when they go deep like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
When they can go 6, 7 innings at least
Hmm.
6 innings, man. Come on, at least six. You
Yeah,
know, that minimum. But yeah, man, I think we're gonna end it here, man. We had a good show,
yeah.
man.
You're getting ready to watch the game, right? It starts at, what is it? Start at 7 or 6?
It started now, 6:35. We're
6:35. Yeah,
in the
last
first
night it
inning.
started at 6:35.
We're actually
All
in the
right, man.
first inning.
We're going to say enjoy the game, man. Have a good one.
Yes, have enjoyed the game, everybody. Sorry for keeping for long, and so long, everybody. We'll see you on the next one. See ya. It was a good show, man. Sorry for holding y'all guys up on the Yankee game there. But thank you for listening. If you lasted this long, please, please, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It helps on the algorithm. And see you on the next one. And I'll be heading to now if you lasted this long, here's the secret. I'm only gonna tell these people who lasted to the end of the video. So you guys will know that I am working on getting back to Yankee Stadium, and that means I'm gonna have to get the vaccination shot. So I'm in the works of getting the vaccination shot as we speak. I'm on call for it. To get it any day or whenever. But the reason why is because the school is gonna stop testing, COVID testing. Now they're saying they want a larger number of kids to get tested to COVID to close schools down. It's a total disaster. The school system, it's failed. Let me tell you, they are lying to you. And believe me, check on your kids and just do the remote and because they ain't doing no social distancing or none of those protocols or any of that stuff. Your school might look like a rich school and have a lot of money, and trust me when I tell you, they ain't doing it. So and the COVID testing, these people come anytime. Look, I just I was on vacation and I just returned back, and the COVID people still haven't returned to do the COVID testing. So I'm gonna miss the whole homestand now, just for the damn COVID testing alone. So for that case, I'm just gonna get the damn vaccine and call it a day, and then I'll be at the games. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm gonna do, man. It's killing me. I'm gonna have to wait till they uh oh man, yeah, I'm on call, man. So I'm gonna have to do it, man. I can't go to these 1 hour place, these 1 hour rapid paces. You have to pay money, $35, $45. I'm not doing that, you know. Or you got to go to the free one, and that takes like 2 3 days, longer than what I do. I get it in 2 days. You know what I mean? So anyway, so long, everybody.